Hello, everybody. So, just thought I'd go live here, say hello. We have a noon hangout. Today I'm thinking a little bit about chords and maybe just kind of odd chords and different interesting things, even chord types or chord voicings. I might have mentioned this one on the previous live stream. I'm not sure. I know I've talked about it somewhere. So you have a major kind of chord with a major third, a major 7, and a sharp 9. And I'm trying to think about the tune that I've heard this on, and it's escaping me for now. But if you can think of a tune, let me know in the comments or in the chat. So this is a case of C major 7 with a sharp 9. So the sharp 9 relative to the root is like a flat third, but our third is occupied, so we're calling it a sharp 9. So here's a cool scale that kind of fits that. You take a let's just back up a step. Take the Lydian mode, or the Lydian, the Lydian mode, and you just raise the D to a D sharp. You get kind of a compatible sort of chord there for that. But when I'm thinking about voicings, I'm thinking something like or just exploring voicings and things. Think of something that's kind of interesting or different. Not so common. So you could even take a somewhat more common chord, and like a C major 7, and even apply that scale and get, it's kind of exotic, sounding. Anything with that augmented second, sort of. It's kind of like that. So then to work that out, different parts of the neck and everything, what we could do there. So we could put a third here. We could put a sharp 9 there. Put the major 7 there. Pretty neat sound. Stream settings. Got around my. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Maybe work with a sharp 5 as well. That's pretty wild. Sharp 5 and the 6. A lot to explore, a lot to discover. So let's say, now this is kind of a generally good thing to practice. So if you find, and this is sort of a guitar thing that's an issue, since we don't have consistent tuning, or at least in standard tuning. This same voicing over here, octave lower though. It's a little different shape. So on 4 consecutive strings, you have to work out four different places to play it. You know, so like. To play it there on the low 4 strings, there on the middle 4 strings, it's slightly different shape, and then here, different shape. So if you have that other voicing that we came up with is string 6, 4, 3, and 2. And you can find a lot of cool voicings on that kind of thing. I have some third here. Well, in this case, it is the third. Have some 7. In this case, I have a major 3rd and major 7, and then place in, a 9. So that would be the natural 9 kind of sound. There's sharp 9, which is what we talked about a minute ago. I like that a lot. That sounds really good. Then so then you say, well, this works well, but you try it on the other string combination. So we have a span of 5 strings, so that means we should be able to go from 5th to 1st, trying the same kind of voicing. So let's see if we can work that out. So we could probably work that out fairly easily, just over here. Oh, that doesn't sound right. What did I do here? So this. Okay, here we go. See, that's the tricky thing about the tuning difference, right? We have a major 3rd there, so that works pretty well. But we have the open string to help us out, so. All right, so this one, that's not too bad. Of course, frets are close together up here, but of course, that's another thing you want to try to do is take these and move them around. I can tell these two are going to be a problem here. So it's worth practicing all these, getting it all situated. That's really wild. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna hang out here for another probably a little less than 10 minutes, and so I'm just kind of going over ideas for my my next live stream, which I'll redirect here, but it's a member area thing. So if you're interested in that, this will redirect right to that. But otherwise, hopefully, I think there's something to gain out of just watching this first 20 minutes of just kind of talk. It's kind of thinking of calling this like a series on like weird and interesting chords or something like that, and just kind of exploring. So that's like chord voicing, I'm not terribly familiar with, so trying to get more familiar with that one. But we're gonna just kind of explore things and see what we can come up with. So if you have any ideas for chords, I'll keep an eye on the chat here, but I'm actually going to write some things out in the upcoming member live stream at 12:30. Write out some patterns, and I make those available for download and stuff, so folks can try them out and rework them. So I think that's one chord we might go over, but might just go over other just kind of neat voicings. It's kind of fun to just explore it, and that's one thing I kind of tried to. I think I've really enjoyed over the years, just kind of discovering and exploring the instrument. Different maybe like states of mind. I don't know if that's the right term, but when practicing, like sometimes I'll practice on like a really specific thing, and I'll just really try to work it out. It's really just a small little issue I'm trying to get better at, or whether it's just trying to get it cleaner in technique, or trying to really solidify a passage, or work on how I'm articulating something, or how I'm picking or not picking. I was playing gig one time quite a few years ago. I had a steady solo guitar thing at a hotel restaurant on Thursday nights. So occasionally if I had a friend pass through, they might come check it out. I was doing it using like a looper and stuff, and I had these backgrounds. That's how I first kind of got into recording. Is I would record stuff for I would record stuff for the loop, like come pre-record, and then I would play over it and stuff. But my friend who came to see me, was like, "Well, you're picking or not picking, whatever you want." It's like, yeah, that's kind of interesting that I noticed that, because he did play guitar, mandolin, but it's not like I thought that was pretty insightful. John says the algorithm bumped me to a couple of channels talking about triad pairs. New concept for you. Okay. New concept for me. yeah, triad pairs. Just as a starter kind of thing. I think I did a video on triad pairs. You might search my channel. I think I did something on that. One of the most, maybe more common things is to take a let's say like a major triad and do a whole step up. So let's say you're on a C major chord and you played so what I just did there was like C major starting from the 5th of that triad, and then I'm kind of moving around the 3rd of a D. So you could think of kind of melodically a second version, and then like first inversion of D. So, hey Mitch, wow, you're really close to where I am. I'm in Hampstead, Maryland. So you're really about a half an hour from here. Welcome to the channel. Maybe I'll see you around one of these days. Yeah, so triad pairs are really cool. Check out melodic minor on that. So if you kind of look at, I think if you're starting to kind of think about it, you know, you might think about, let's say you take like a C7 Lydian dominant sort of thing. Okay. And you know, like have a C major triad and a D major triad. So that would kind of so if you take you end up with 6 total notes if you play 2 triads that have their own distinct notes. So it's kind of like a scale -1. So like that particular thing would work, you know, the C major and D major would work with both like a major 7 sound or a dominant 7 sound, because both of those are absent. Both of the 7th and the flat 7 are absent there. So yeah, very cool stuff for sure. And I use that a little bit in the if you watch the Windows improv, what did they call that? Windows improv video. I better start go live here soon on the other one. I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute here, guys. So, from Maryland, lived in Hampstead. Wow, okay, cool. Worked at the Cup. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's great. Thanks for stopping in, Mitch. Maybe I'll see you around. I had a friend here, a friend of our family who worked at that that company as well. I didn't realize that they closed. All right, guys, I've got to move over to my member live stream, and more than welcome to join me there. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna write out some chord patterns. It's gonna be pretty open freestyle sort of thing, so check it out if you get a chance. See you in the next one.